Welcome to my YouTube space.
We know what is happening in Burkina Faso. Indeed, we should be working closer with our comrades in Burkina Faso.
I'm going to talk about John Mahama and Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traore. There's this video where he talked about Ibrahim Traore. He talked about the relationship between Ghana and Burkina Faso. And my question today, before I go further, is that do you think John Mahama will join hands with Ibrahim Traore to bring or to follow the agenda of Ibrahim Traore? Or do you think he will follow his successor? Because there's something he spoke about Burkina Faso. It's like he was not supporting Burkina Faso simply because he was just saying what the master told him. He was just following what the master has told him. But this is John Mahama. Let us listen to this speech and then we go react on it.
They say when your neighbor's beard is on fire, you fetch water and put it by your beard because it can spread to your own beard. And so we know what is happening in Burkina Faso. Indeed, we should be working closer with our comrades in Burkina Faso. Unfortunately, this government has created some tension between us and Burkina Faso because our president went and opened his mouth too wide. You saw the video. He went and was doing concern about your neighbor. We all are here. We are suffering. America called you small, and you are so excited, and then your neighbor, you are doing concern about him. You know, and so it has created some diplomatic tension. He went there, went and apologized, but still, it's not the best. So when government changes, we have to go and talk to our neighbors because we must work together. Indeed, the whole anti-terrorism strategy of this sub-region was done in Accra. It's called the Accra Initiative. And so we are the hosts of that initiative. So we must be reaching out to them and seeing how we can collaborate with them in order that we quench the fire in their houses. Because if there's fire in your neighbor's house, you don't help him to put it off, it will spread to your house. And so I think that we must improve our relationship with Burkina Faso. At the same time, we must also strengthen our surveillance and security so that in case it comes into our borders, we are able to deal with it. And that is also the reason why we must solve the Boko crisis as quickly as possible, because just across the border is where this thing is happening. And terrorism feeds in through a weak link. And so where you have crisis, that is where it will come through. And that is the reason why the issues of Boko must be dealt with. And that probably could be one of the reasons that they are requesting a region because of security. It can give a better focus on the security of the area and all that. But those are some issues that can be dealt with, at the appropriate time.
Welcome back. As we say always, there's some presidents who are puppets to the Western countries. And the government is a system. And this system follows the master's system. You may find, like, for example, in Kenya is not being controlled by William Ruto. There's some forces behind decision making and everything. Nana Akufo-Addo had some forces behind him, and that's why a lot of presidents in Africa cannot support what Ibrahim Traore is trying to do. Ibrahim Traore is trying to liberate Africa. Ibrahim Traore is trying to change the course. And that's why he removed his country from ECOWAS and he sent away the troops of France. Not talking about Ibrahim Traore only, but I'm talking about the president of Mali or Mali as a country. I'm talking about Niger. I'm talking about Chad. I'm talking about the countries that have decided, you know what? We don't want these Western powers here, or we want to change friendship because the ones that are here, they are just exploiting us. France has been exploiting a lot of countries in West Africa, and that's why Burkina Faso sent them away. That's why Mali and Niger sent them away. Now, Ghanaian president, former president Nana Akufo-Addo, there is sometimes he did not accept it with the terms of Ibrahim Traore. He even condemned them from removing themselves from ECOWAS. And on to that, people said that Nana does not support Ibrahim Traore. It's true. He did not support the agenda. He did not support the way Ibrahim Traore gained the presidency. He did not support what Ibrahim Traore is doing by sending away the France troop. He did not support anything that Ibrahim Traore is doing. It is being said that he went there and asked for forgiveness. But again, there's an ish in between. And John Mahama has talked about this, and he has cleared the air, or he has said that the previous government ruined the friendship between Ghana and Burkina Faso. He went ahead saying that they need to be friends. As neighbors, they need to work together or they need to join hands. From the way he's talking, I cannot be a certain sure that he will join hands with Ibrahim Traore. But again, from what he said, just from the words, I can say he has something for this friendship. He has something for Sahel. He does not see something bad that Sahel did. Maybe he's supporting what Sahel did. Maybe he's supporting what Sahel region is trying to do. And everyone's eyes is on him. Every African eyes is on John Mahama, the president of Ghana, to see if he's going to support Ibrahim Traore. To see that if he's going to speak it direct, to say that now I'm the president and we are going to join hands with Burkina Faso and we are going to eliminate this and this, we are going to make this and this happen, we are going to work together. That's what a lot of people are waiting. But once a puppet, always a puppet. That's again, once a puppet, always a puppet. As from the video I did, I said that we will give John Mahama benefit of doubt. We'll give him time. And after some months, we will evaluate what he has done for the people of Ghana. If he's a puppet, we will say. If he's not a puppet, it is good. It will be for the benefit of African countries, for the benefit of Ghana. Because when Ghana is built strong, Africa is strong. When Ghana is flourishing, Africa is flourishing. When Ghana is enjoying the benefit of a good leadership, African people are enjoying. What is affecting Kenya is affecting Ghana. When Gen Zs went to the road in Kenya, we were protesting against a high standard of living, high taxes, lack of employment, corruption. The same thing was in Ghana. The same thing is in Nigeria. The same problems is in Uganda. The problems we are facing here in Kenya is the same problems they are facing in Ghana. It's the same problems we are facing in Nigeria. It's the same problems we are facing in South Africa, Mozambique, Zimbabwe, and all these countries. Because this is one continent, this is one soil, this is the motherland. So anything that affects me here at the east of Africa definitely will go to the south of Africa. Definitely will go to the north and east and west of Africa. So when we are talking about what is eating us, I see some comments where people say that go and talk about your country. I am a Pan-African and I'm talking about every country. I'm talking about Africa as the motherland. And John Mahama saying that these are neighbors, we should be this and this. We want actions. We want him to be sworn in. We want the first statement from him is to say that I'm going to make Ghana great. I'm going to do this and this. I want to send these Western powers. I want to join hands with the Sahel. I want to make sure that we work together with the people who want the best for Africa. On his speech, he said that Nana Akufo was called some terms with the white people, with the America, and he was happy. So from what he has said, it means that he does not support what the supremacy is doing. So you are here and we want to see the change. But I'm praying so hard that Ghana will work together with Ibrahim Traore. I'm praying so hard that Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania will join hands with Mali and Niger. I'm hoping that Sahel region, Senegal, Morocco, and all the countries from north and west can say, you know what? We need to join hands here. I'll be glad when I see Africa, all of the countries of Africa having united and joined hands together for one cause. The cause is to make motherland great. The cause is to bring employment to the children of Africa. The cause is to end wars and chaos in Africa. The cause is to protect the nature of Africa, the resources of Africa. So when we see countries like Burkina Faso and Ghana, they are not joining hands, they are quarreling. The president of Ghana is talking like this to Burkina Faso. I feel like we are doomed and they have succeeded to disunite us. So John Mahama, he said this about Burkina Faso. He said he will work together with them, and that's what we are waiting to do. A lot of presidents are not supporting what Mali is doing. A lot of presidents are not supporting what Ibrahim Traore is doing, are not supporting what Niger is doing. Simply because some of them think that Traore did not, or these three juntas did not took power in a democratic way. So they are saying a country that does not have democracy is not a country. But again, let's look about what Traore has done to Burkina Faso without that thing they call democracy. And let's see what Nana has done for Ghana or Ruto has done for Kenya with the help of that democracy. So it's a lot behind this. A lot. Now, a lot of presidents, I was saying, have not come out to support Ibrahim Traore simply because they are in fear of the master, or because the master has told them, this is not my guy. So if you are supporting him, you are doomed. Or else, they are seeing Ibrahim Traore as a threat to them. Okay? And we'll talk about that on the next episode. They are seeing Ibrahim Traore as a threat. Threat for what? When Nigeria were protesting, they were holding these it's called plackets of or flags of Russia. Ghanaians too, I saw them. Some of them were holding these flags of Russia. And Burkina Faso is a friend to Russia. So every normal African thinks that Russia, whoever is engaging with Russia, is for the good cause. And Russia has shown to us that they have the Africans' interest at their heart. As a Pan-African or as someone who is looking from outside, I don't buy that so much, but again, we need friends, and we need good friends, and friends that we will share our resources and our benefits will be like how it's supposed to be. Okay, if it's 80-20, we get 80, they get 20. Unlike these other oppressors where they get 99 and we get 1%. So it is sad. So I'm really certain. I want you, if you're watching from Ghana, I want you to tell me what is your thought about Ibrahim Traore as a Ghanaian. What's your thought about Mali, about Niger as a Ghanaian? Simply because I want to know what you think. I want to know what you think about Ibrahim Traore. Are you happy with his agenda? Are you happy with what he's doing? Are you happy with the three juntas, what they are doing? Do you think they are really doing great for their neighbors? Because we are all Africans and we need to know, or we are the ones who know where the shoe is, fitting or not fitting us. So when Nana Akufo did not support openly Ibrahim Traore, some Ghanaians were not happy with it, and some Africans were not happy with it. And that's why he went and asked for forgiveness. But loudly, the master sent him to say no to this. And so he went, he said it and the fact that Nana was talking about ECOWAS, about Ibrahim Traore, about Nigeria, not Nigeria, the fact that Nana was talking about Burkina pulled themselves out of ECOWAS. Personally, I don't see these blogs like they are helping Africa. I don't see ECOWAS helping Africa. I don't see East African Community helping Africa. I don't see SADC, I don't see AU at large helping Africa. What I think, personally, these blogs are just the tools or cars or vehicles which are used by the supremacy to pass their message. They are being controlled down there. So, if you take your case to the AU, if AU is really working, we could have ended this war at Congo. AU is really working, Sudan will not be suffering. If AU is really working, all these post-election violence could not be here. The ones happening in Mozambique could not be here. If AU is really happening, is really helping us, then we could not have this a lot of coups that is happening. Because AU is supposed to be like a watchover. Fight for corruption. This we call democracy. Watch over what is happening in Africa. It's supposed to be a tool of unity. A tool to unite Africans. A tool of Pan-Africanism, a tool to unite African in diaspora, Afro-Caribbeans and Africa. But I see AU, ECOWAS, SADC, EAC, etc., as tools that were put there by the supremacy so that they can control easily. It's hard to control thousands of animals or thousands of cattle or sheep. It's hard. So you need to have one sheep that will be walking in front so that these others will follow. They follow. It's hard for you to attack a country in Africa when they are united. But it's very easy to attack a country in Africa when they think they are united, but the chairman and treasurer and the CEO of that group that is being there, they are being used to dislocate you. So somehow I think AU, ECOWAS, and these other blocs, they are just there to cause confusion, so that the supremacy, so that the colonizer can get a pave way, and get it with it, thinking that they are helping us. So Nana, for saying Burkina Faso haven't done something good for pulling out from ECOWAS, I don't see ECOWAS as a great thing. We need a tool that will create unity. We need a tool that will create oneness in Africa. And that's why we and everyone is championing and clapping for Sahel region. And we are looking for African countries, a lot of them, not necessary to join Sahel region, but to recreate the AU, unity, strength of Africa, to unite and become one, so that we cannot be weak. I know those who are in school, they learned about weak van der Waals, free electrons, covalent bond. When the bond is strong and the electrons are intact, somehow it's not easy to break. But when they have weak van der Waals, it is very easy to break. So we need an opaque. We don't need a translucent or transparent. We need an opaque block that will take care of Africa. So my question today is, do you think John Mahama will join hands with Ibrahim Traore? Do you think John Mahama has the best interest of the people? Because a lot of Africans are saying that if you support Ibrahim Traore, you are our guy. Until next episode, peace be with you.